Hey there, Aries. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I am doing your May 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. Let's see, in May on the 7th is a full moon in Scorpio. That should be intense. And a new moon in Gemini on the 22nd. I feel like tension will sort of culminate and release this month. That's just my intuition, not any sort of astrology. I just know enough about astrology to be dangerous. So, all right, what are we gonna do? Every sign so far, I've done a different spread. What are we gonna do for you guys? Let's see. Take that one. That one. Actually, I want that one. Let's just start with 3 and go for there. 10 of Pentacles. So here's that Taurus energy we're in. This is, you may be speaking with your family. You may be quarantined with your family. You may be separated from your family. Thinking about legacy and many generations. This is a very rich card, and not just rich as in money and like a person's estate, their tangible holdings, but there's a depth and a richness that only happens over generations or spending a lot of time, quality time together. It's a really beautiful, positive card. And what just got was that those material possessions are really of no consequence, and that's something that's really being highlighted and appreciated right now. That it's the relationships and the connections that the lives and the history we have with people that is truly the only truly important thing. Some of you, your families, you may be added to either with a birth, or you find out someone's pregnant. You maybe get new animals, something like that. I see also a lot of you really, I'm in Vermont, so a lot of people, it's springtime here, have gardens anyway, but I see you really working the land, grounding, maybe you're going to grow your own vegetables this year, sort of getting back to making things from scratch. And I know we kind of all are doing this anyway. Well, I'm not, because I can't cook. Oh, and I made chocolate. This is so embarrassing. I can bake like very simple things okay, except for the fact if you're not thinking and you use baking soda instead of baking powder, or I did the vice versa, then it doesn't help as much. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Anyway, maybe like the younger generations may get a taste, I guess pun intended, to some of those. For example, growing up, my mom had huge gardens and she canned everything, and she had potatoes down we had kind of a root cellar, I guess. Our cellar was a dirt cellar. We grew up in a very old house. And so she would have like all of that. She would get us, if you're vegan, stop listening. I'll wave my hands when I'm done. She would get like a side of beef in and a pig in, and like there was just this, you kind of got ready, prepared for the winter, the harvest, you know what I'm saying? And the spring brought the preparation to grow that food. I'm done, vegans. Sort of this, it's something that I know European families have always held on to. My sister-in-law is from Austria, and I know she's sees us all as very wasteful and fat, and she's not wrong. But she grew up in a family that knew what it was like to be in war, to know what it was like to have to conserve things because of it. And so she was she was brought up that way, and we weren't. And well, we don't want to live with a scarcity mentality. Being practical and appreciating those things is definitely a good thing, that those things are being highlighted now. I guess that's my opinion, but pretty much all of this is my opinion. So I don't know what to tell you. Change in thinking. Here's this Knight of Swords coming in, lots of energy, huh? He's just come racing in and he's cutting away emotions. And so we do have that full moon in Scorpio on the 7th. So it may be intense. And I don't know how. I can see Aries not really having a whole lot of patience for the drama and the wallowing and whatever's going to happen. And just want to cut through all of that and just, okay, what do we need to do? Where do we need to go? Do I need to adjust my thinking? Let's make a plan and just keep moving forward. I love that. So even if you do have some of that throwback that I was just talking about, you're like, yep, I got it, but let's do it. Like, let's just do it. We don't need to get all sad and wallowy about it. Is wallowy a word? Ooh, yes. Yes, I love this. So this is exactly what I was talking about already, the Ace of Pentacles. But so Aces of Pentacles, what can this mean? This usually is a new beginning. And the Pentacles are usually the tangible aspects of your life. Although, like I just explained with the Ten of Pentacles, that richness, that depth of family bonds and shared experiences and lifetimes with each other. So it can go much further into even a more spiritual realm. But it's very much this card shows the universe giving you an opportunity. Can you see the opportunity that's being presented? That's Aries' challenge this week, to do things in a new way. I almost see this, and this isn't my imagination creating this, but I almost see that as a seed, and the pentacles are often used, the mighty oak. You start with that one acorn and it grows eventually into a mighty oak tree. So I feel like it's like the seeds have been planted and it's time to plant the seeds. So whether that is literal or metaphorical, I don't know, but I just see you really, I just see so much energy in your mind. You're just off on this new path with everything behind you. You're just all in. I'm getting really sort of hyper and excited while I'm reading this, so I tend to feel energies and just, you're just, whew. Watch out. That's all I have to say. Oh my God. This beautiful Ace of Cups. Who did I just do? Scorpio had aces. Ace of Cups. To me, this is just that reminder of what you're charging towards now is the simple things in life. Because aces break down, right? We have this encompasses the whole family, and it's like, yes, that is and the basic part of that, the love that this could also be a new child, but the love, the new beginnings, keeping it simple, keeping things simple, not getting too complicated, and just remembering that, okay, you're happy and healthy. We're the richest people in the world. I almost started crying there. There's a lot of energy and emotion happening. I feel like you're going to be rapidly cycling through lots of stuff. But at the end, it's always going to highlight what's most important. And you're going to be prioritizing spending time with your family and tangibly doing grounded things. I just see gardening and stuff like that being really highlighted, but it doesn't have to be a new way of business, though, that has these sustainability things in mind. And then just keeping it simple, like our loved ones are the most important thing, period. That's the change in thinking, is just stripped down to to the basics, like this family and your loved ones, whether it's your birth family or your chosen one, or your fur babies or whatever, their health and happiness is the only fucking thing that matters. All right. Short and sweet, just like Aries likes it, and we can get on with things, right? Have a great day. Bye.